Welcome, my dear friend. I know you are doing very well, and by God's grace, I believe so. We pa. Welcome once again to our lecture for today. Don't forget to subscribe. Press on the subscribe button and to share with family and friends. Now, today we are looking at how to maintain your marriage. How do you maintain your marriage? Now, marriage, we know, is a union between a male and a female. I always say that marriage is a union of two forgivers. Marriage, it's like a car. When you buy a car, you have to take it to the mechanic for maintenance. And if you don't maintain your car, it may leave you along the way. Whilst maybe you are traveling to an important program. That is why we need to maintain our car. So it's the same with marriage. Marriage need maintenance. If you don't maintain your marriage is going to fall. Okay? Your marriage is going to be sour, tasteless. You need to maintain your marriage. So briefly, our discussion is how do you maintain your marriage within the next few minutes. So call a friend to tell a friend that they should watch how to maintain your marriage. Now let's go on. Now the first thing to do to maintain your marriage is communication. Very, very, very important. There are some married couples, they don't communicate. It is very sad that because of resentment, okay, the man has offended the woman in one way or the other, or the woman has offended the man one way or the other, and then the man has hide that thing in the heart that this woman, I'm not going to talk to her. Communication is a key, I would say, pillar to maintain the marriage. So if we are not talking because of resentment, or we are not talking, the man want to withdraw. I mean, I don't want problem. Sometimes too because of blaming, and sometimes arguments. One man was saying that when I sit with my wife to communicate, when we want to talk, just a little thing we are fighting, just a little thing we are arguing. That's very serious. It is very serious because when the communication in the marriage is, I would say, troubled, or it's not flowing very well, it makes the marriage not enjoyable. And we need to note that. Okay, yeah. So for the marriage to be okay, we must work on the communication. We must have time to talk to each other. Sometimes you see we allow our phones or these gadgets to take our time. We don't get time to talk to our partners. When your partner is talking to you, please put down the gadget, put down the phone, listen, look into her eyes, and listen to what she has to say to you. It is very important. If you don't maintain your marriage with communication, there are so many things that is going to go bad in the marriage, because it's communication is what is will bind the two of you together. It is through communication that you share what is worrying you. It is through communication that you share ideas. But in this marriage, if there's no communication, then there's a problem. So you need to have time for one another. And then some people are not talking to their partner because of the words their wives use on them. Some of them use harsh words, unkind words. So we need to learn as married couples to use nice words, kind words on our partners. And then we must be respectful, because some people are not talking to their wives because they think that the wife, it doesn't respect him. So there's no communication. So we need to note that communication is a pillar in maintaining our marriage. Very, very key. Now let's move on to the point two. Now the second point I want to talk to you about is your sex life. Your sex life. How do you maintain it? Now you must work on your sex life I would say make sex your priority in the marriage. Sometimes in married couples, it is true the woman will bath the kids and then cook in the evening. She'll be tired, and then the man will be pressing the phone. That has always been the argument. You're pressing your phone, and then in the night you want me to have sex with you. So the woman will tell the man, I am tired. And sometimes the complaint is, you want sex too much. Why? But women need to know that sex, men actually love sex. Don't like it, they love sex because of how God has created us. So if you want to maintain your marriage, give your husband sex. Okay, and because sometimes the argument comes and say, in the evening, the man don't want to bath. The woman says, okay, well, you don't bath me, I'll have sex with you. So sometimes the arguments go that way. And for us to enjoy good sex in the marriage, we must have time for foreplay. Don't rush. Okay, when you're having sex with your partner, don't rush. Have time. Because sex must be enjoyed and must be taken. You must take your time. Okay, don't rush. And then sometimes in the I would say not sometimes, always you must try to use variety of styles. Okay, so work on your sex life. When you work on your sex life, these side chicks and then the extramarital affairs will go away. So the point two I'm discussing with you is that your sex life, pay attention to your sex life, because when you pay attention to your sex life, you are maintaining your marriage. As I'm saying, you are maintaining your marriage. So let's take note of the second point I am giving. Now, the next point I am also giving to us all is that in the marriage, the man must also, try to forgive. So that the next point is forgiveness. Try to forgive. If you don't forgive, you won't maintain your marriage. You see, there are some people, they are married, but because the wife says something, and definitely it happens. I term it familiarity breeds contempt. When you are courting and dating, the person will not say anything that will hurt you because you are staying at different places. But the moment you marry, you come together to stay at one place. Now, the moment you come together to stay at one place, definitely your partner will offend you. Definitely your husband or your wife will offend you. And that is where you need forgiveness. That is where I term it marriage is a union of two great forgivers. Because if you're not ready to forgive, if you're watching and then you're not married and you have it difficult to forgive, then work on it, because in marriage you must always forgive. If you don't forgive, you can't maintain your marriage. People are divorced today because of unforgiveness. The partner offended, she was not ready to forgive. The husband, is not ready to forgive, to hold on to the grudge, and some people, they don't talk. You see that the marriage is not nice. The woman is not happy. Unforgiveness. And then sometimes too, the one offended want to take revenge, want to pay the person back. The marriage will not be sweet. And it's not a way to maintain your marriage. So let's learn to forgive. It is a key point. Forgiveness. That is the third point. And the fourth point is that food. Food is very important in marriage. So as a married couple, why cook for your husband? Okay, cook for your husband. Give him nice food. Sometimes give him delicious food on special days. Cook nice food for him. Okay, because as a man, the moment you get married, you must eat from home. So let's take note of it. And as a man too, give the woman what we call housekeeping money. Housekeeping money. You must give the woman housekeeping money. It's very important. When you don't do that, you see, some men complain that the woman gave housekeeping money for 1 or 2 and she doesn't respect me, because it is the responsibility of the man to take care of the house. So as men, we should note that this is very important. Okay, to give housekeeping money, and then women, let's cook good food. It's not nice that the man has to be buying food outside to come and eat in the home. Why? Because the woman is not ready to cook. It is not nice. You are not maintaining your marriage. If you don't take care and a side chick decides to cook for your husband, definitely the side chick will snatch your husband, and then you'll be going for pray for me and all that, and you'll be calling me pastor, this and that. Please cook for your husband. Very simple. The fifth point I was to talk about is be patient enough. You see, in marriage, there are so many things that will provoke you. In marriage, there are so many things that will make you angry. You need to learn how to be patient. You need to learn how to be patient. Okay, there is not everything that as a married person you must react to when your spouse does. So you must have enough patience to handle the weakness of your spouse. If you're not patient enough, always there will be fight in the house. Always there will be strife in the house. Always there will be argument. Misunderstanding will be very hot in the home. Yeah, so we need to be patient as married couples. Very important. If you're not patient enough with our spouse, it will be very difficult to handle it. Yeah, so as married couples, we must note these points I am giving. How to maintain your marriage. One, communication is key. Two, take note of your sex life. And then three, the food is very important. And then the fourth one, forgiveness is key. And then patience. These are the 5 points I will leave you with. May God be with you. If you are watching and then you are preparing to marry, may God give you good wife and good husband. I know you are saying amen. If you are married also and then you are finding problems in your marriage, my prayer is that God rescue you from the troubles you are facing and then help you to maintain your marriage, because you see, it is a lifelong thing. Whether you like it or not, you are going to stay with the person for the rest of your life. So we need to maintain it. God be with you. Have a good day. We shall meet again. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.